Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of bodybuilding, into the heart of competition, into the history of Mr. Olympia. This isn't just some competition, you know. It's the pinnacle of bodybuilding, where legends are made and dreams are realized. We're going to take you on a journey through the decades, from the very first Mr. Olympia to the icons of today. Get ready to learn about the grit, the dedication, and the unbelievable physiques that have defined this incredible sport. It all started back in 1965. Joe Weider, the godfather of bodybuilding, had a vision. He saw these incredible athletes, these Mr. Universe winners, and he knew they had more to give. They needed a stage, a challenge, a way to push their bodies further than ever before. So Mr. Olympia was born. This wasn't just about size, though. It was about symmetry, about definition, about sculpting the perfect physique. It was a new era for bodybuilding, and it all began with a bang. The first ever Mr. Olympia, the man who set the standard, was Larry the Legend Scott. Now, Larry was different. He wasn't the biggest guy out there, but he had this incredible V-taper, this tiny waist, and these arms that just wouldn't quit. He won the first two Mr. Olympia titles back-to-back in '65 and '66. He showed the world what it meant to be Mr. Olympia, and his legacy, well, it lives on to this day. Now, the 1970s, that was Arnold's time. He stepped onto the Mr. Olympia stage and was hungry. He wanted to win, to dominate, to be the best there ever was. And that's exactly what he did. 7 titles, can you believe that? 7 times Mr. Olympia. His nickname was the Austrian Oak. The competition was fierce, guys like Sergio Oliva and Lou Ferrigno, but he was relentless. He trained like a machine and had amazing genetics. Chapter 4, the legend of Lee Haney. Lee Haney, now there was a champion. He came along in the 80s and just blew everyone away. 8 Mr. Olympia titles in a row. 8. Nobody had ever done that before. Lee was all about size and symmetry. He had this incredible back, these massive legs, and he was ripped to shreds. He raised the bar for bodybuilding, and his record stood for years. Chapter 5, Dorian Yates, the Shadow. Dorian Yates, now there was an intense guy. He dominated the 90s with his blood and guts style of training. 6 Mr. Olympia titles, and he was known for his incredible size and conditioning. Dorian brought a new level of intensity to the sport. He trained like a warrior, pushing his body to the absolute limit. He wasn't afraid to get hurt, to sacrifice everything for victory. He was a true champion, no doubt about it. Chapter 6, Ronnie Coleman, lightweight baby. Ronnie Coleman, now there's a name that echoes through bodybuilding history. 8 straight Mr. Olympia titles, just like Lee Haney. Ronnie was a force of nature. He was famous for his incredible strength, lifting weights that made other bodybuilders look like they were playing with toys. He brought size and power to a whole new level. And who could forget his catchphrase, lightweight baby, nothing but a peanut? Ronnie was a true entertainer, both on and off the stage. Chapter 7, the 2010 S to now. Phil Heath. He was the man in the 2010 S7 Mr. Olympia titles, and he was known for his incredible physique, especially his back. They called it the gift. But the sport keeps evolving, new champions rise, and the competition is fiercer than ever. We've seen guys like Sean Roden, Brandon Curry, and Big Ramy take the stage, each bringing their own unique style and physique. The future of bodybuilding is bright, and I can't wait to see what the next generation of champions brings to the Mr. Olympia stage. From Larry Scott to the champions of today, Mr. Olympia has always been about pushing the limits of human physique. It's about dedication, hard work, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Remember, it's not just about the size of the muscles, but the size of the heart. So keep training hard, stay hungry, and maybe one day you'll find yourself on that Olympia stage. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more epic content.